Hey everyone, today I want to talk to you about the Helix Pedal Drive and a few tips that might be useful to you. I've seen a lot of public posts. People have some issues with some bolts being loose and making sure everything is properly put together. First thing I want to recommend is when you open this up and before you use it, make sure that the jam nuts on your prop are tightened down well. You certainly don't want to lose a whole prop. And on the pedal drive system itself, make sure that when you are installing, you're looking at the pedal drive with prop up. This is the right and this is the left. Of course, that makes a big difference depending on if you look at it from the prop side or the rear side. So make sure everything is installed on the right arm, and it is actually stamped on the back. You can see right here with an R. Make sure that's on the right. And the pedal has a small groove right there. That makes or denotes the right side. On the left side, as you can see, there's no ring and there's no R. So make sure those are on properly. Get you some blue Loctite. Blue Loctite helps you remove things later if you need to. Want to make sure you Loctite these threads. Make sure you Loctite these threads. Well, the arm bolts. Again, your pedal bolts. And what I would recommend as well is actually take your jam nut loose on the top. It's a 17 millimeter. And then take your second one off. Loctite this one in place. Now when you take this off, it could throw the alignment out of place. So what you want to do is put on a nice flat surface like I have here. And when you tighten the first bolt down, you'll want to hang on to the pedal and make sure the pedals are in an upright position and all in line with the prop. Loctite this one down, tighten it up really well, and then Loctite the second one on, make sure it's tight. Another thing that I've noticed since I've used it a few times is this is a mechanical device. Anytime there's a mechanical device, there's going to be friction. And let's face it, we have these units out in conditions that aren't so clean. So if you take a look at your pedal drive, I'm going to flip it over here. When you bring this back in, just keep things clean. I've noticed that after a long day fishing, if this surface here on the back gets dirty and corroded, it won't let the unit spring up as quick as it should. So just have a rag, keep that clean. I actually like to use a light oil. You don't want a lot of oil in this because you don't want a bunch of debris to build up on it. But keep it clean, and that'll keep the unit popping up freely for you. Again, this is just a tip video for the Helix Pedal Drive maintenance. There's a maintenance video out there, but basically what you have, get this in the correct lighting, is a small screw. It's just a set screw. This is your grease port right here. A hex key, take that out, use marine grease and a grease gun with a needle and fill the top of the head with marine grease. Make sure that you keep that lubed up. Basically, the cleaner you keep the unit and the better you take care of it, the longer it'll last. But the big important thing is make sure this stuff is tightened down If you have some Loctite or can get some, I recommend Loctiting everything down. That'll eliminate any possible issues you might have later. But thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. Take care.